Welcome to Trade Doctor, Theta Options Trader. We'll recap today's close, look at the futures, scan our ETF, watch the spot opportunity. It's actually not today's close, but I'd like you all to subscribe to catch these daily recaps. Today is actually Saturday, January 14th, about 10:30, and the markets yesterday, they closed pretty mixed, averaging, it looks like up about a 0.5%. Nasdaq up a 0.5%, the Russell was up 0.75%, and the Dow was almost unchanged, just came down $5. Yesterday I was actually day trading because I didn't have to go, but I had an appointment at 3:30, so I left one trade on for the extended 3-day weekend. I'll let you know about that, but let's just take a look at the futures. Pretty much unchanged. Bonds are down 0.1%. The VIX is completely unchanged, but it's at the lowest level it's been in a while. Have a nice buy signal here. Crude came down 0.25%. Natural gas is almost unchanged. Gold is $3 away from 12,000, so it's at 11,900. I mean 1,197. Silver's at 1680. Copper came up 0.5%. The Nikkei's up 0.1. The dollar came down, giving the other currencies a little bit of strength. Almost unchanged except for the Mexican peso, which is rock bottom right now, and they're up 0.25%. So Mexican peso, anything down South America. Now I'm going to take a look at the charts. What I did. Here's crude oil. My position's still there. Kind of nice calendar going just with options. I always have positions in crude oil. Sometimes I trade the triple leveraged on it. Right now I'm just have options on. XOP is something I'm looking to get short on. I just wish they would have gone up today instead of yesterday instead of down. They were down 0.5%. Coming off this oversold area, that's where I took some profits on. Definitely gonna put a position on there. Natural gas is something that I did close, and I left it short, so I did close some positions on. Let's just do this. Close my my long options on it. Okay, and didn't open anything. So yesterday what I did was close positions for profit. But natural gas, I'm more leaning towards the short side. I just like them to get to this area before I sell more puts and more calls in that. Gold, I still have my position. This is my options play that I have it on right now, but their calendars and their calls, so as soon as they expire I'm going to be long gold like a lot. But here's one calendar this month. This yellow represents the next month that I have on. I'm just letting that decay. Here in the GDX did a few things. I closed out this hedge. Important that I did close out this hedge here that I had, which was dust. You know, I've been hedging. So far the hedges, I've only had to hold it one day, and then I opened up a position in junior miners, and that's the one that they got slammed in the morning, and they recovered to like a 1% gain. I mean, not even a 1% gain, 0.5%, and then it traded up a little bit more in the after hours. But I'm holding that. Looking good for the miners. Silver came up, came out of this channel. Now I believe it's going to trade this channel here. So this area should be holding this area here, and this is where I'm gonna put my I'm gonna be trading it between here. So still long silver, haven't gotten rid of anything, and you know, I'll start hedging it once it gets up to the 1620 area. XLE, we took profits, closed our positions, got no positions anymore on XLE. Let's see if it can maintain this trend line. And I liked it to go up before going short again. XLU came down about a tenth of a percent, pretty much unchanged. This is definitely ready to go short, and I'm gonna have a nice strategy on that, and I'll let you know about that strategy once I put it on. Right now, XLU is ready to be shorted. The industrial sector was up 0.25%, and this is probably like the most strongest of the working class sector, I could call it. And there's nothing that's really giving me any bias on it right now. It's kind of mostly sideways, really slow, boring, grinding up a little higher. Material sector, it was down a tenth of a percent, kind of doing the same thing as the industrial sector, so I'm gonna have to search a little deeper in there. I'm still short healthcare, and they were up a tenth of a percent, but my position still maintains, and I like that to touch. The only thing that's moving up in healthcare sector are cancer stocks and the cannabis stocks right now. And here I closed out and took profits on all the retail sector, just because you don't know what it's gonna do. I took a nice healthy profit on it, nothing wrong with that. But now I have no position in the retail sector, though I did want to keep it. I do have these shorts still working for me, and I don't know how long I gotta wait till hit this target, but it looks like it closed above this trend line, so might have to close this out if it hops above this high here. So that's my my red zone where I get out of the trade, still have positions on it, still profitable. And retail was down a tenth of a percent, came up in the early morning session, then came down the afternoon, kind of trying to figure out where it's gonna trade. I believe it might start trading higher as soon as they can shake off those bad companies. And this is one I did do. I got pissed right in the morning as it came up climbing, and just made me buy more FAZ, which is a triple leveraged banks. So the banks got to sizzle down a little bit. As soon as I see a profit, I'm gonna close it out. But the banks, I did add more to that. The S&P, I didn't add more to it, but it looks like it closed above, trading at this high here. So normally I would put another short on there, but I didn't do anything there. I'm already short S&P, as well as the Dow, and the Dow is now looks like it's trading this range here. So I feel good about that. I got just like the banks, I'm short the Dow, short the Nasdaq. The only reason I'm short the Nasdaq because I want to get long, so I want to make some gains before I go long with them. And the Russell I'm also short, and the Russell came up 0.75%, but it's still respecting this descending wedge. So from here, if there's a breakout, it's going to be a breakout to the high side. If there's a breakdown, it's going to break down low. And emerging markets, they're pretty much unchanged, down a tenth of a percent. I'm still long emerging markets. Japan, look at that, just ripping up another 0.5%. China still long, hitting this support area, resistance. So I didn't take no hedge on there at all. India still long, was down a tenth of a percent. I'm still short Russia, and Russia is actually now I'm profitable just because I put this short on the other day. But I've been short Russia since the beginning of December. Europe came up, and the British pound is holding support at 118. The dollar was down 1/10%, and most importantly is this VIX, which I added another position to it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you hedge your bets next week. Have a good weekend. Peace. Remember to subscribe.